Mishka. Say Mishka.
Mishka.
Mishka. There we go. Everybody's going to know my name by the end of this.
Can't you just go by Mr. Shubaly? It sounds like an
I made it this far, man.
You've done well. You know, I heard some background because I want to give props to our promotions department. You know, we found out about you. You know, you're this hidden jewel, and you're performing tonight at the Earl. But you had a lifestyle like Steve-O. That's who you've been compared to. Is that true? That you were drugging and just doing horrible things to your body and things, that you were like a jackass kind of guy?
Yeah, I mean, without an audience. I just sort of did that kind of stuff alone in my room. Yeah, I mean, I remember working in bars and stuff, and my favorite part of that shift was like the end of the night where you go around and try and find out what people left on the floor, and then we would just do all the little...
You had no shame, huh?
Dude. Nah, it's what I was, you know? I mean, and that was just my life. I had no idea that there was anything else out there, you know?
Well, Mr. Shubaly will be
well done, sir.
At the Earl tonight at 8:30. Doors are at 8:30. Tickets are inexpensive, $8, and it's a fantastic story. He'll have his book. I swear I'll make it up to you. A Life on the Road. Also performing tonight. Before you do a song here, can you tell us quickly the story about you being shipwrecked in the Bahamas and how you survived that one?
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, people ask, you know, what do you have to do to get shipwrecked? And it's like, just do one or two things wrong. And that's it, man. That's all it takes, you know.
I thought a boat had to sink, right?
It's not incredibly complicated. Yeah, but so I was crewing on a sailboat, and we had a navigational error and like one little, malfunction of equipment. And then we ran aground on the uninhabited point of an island in the middle of the night. It was July 3rd. On 2001, so July 4th, the captain said, "Oh, there's a town 25 miles this way. I'm going to go and get help." And I said, "You know, no offense, dude, but I'm younger, I'm faster, I'm stronger, and I'm totally expendable. Let me go." So I was walking, and finally, you know, and I had a gallon of water, and finally, I had like, you know, half an inch of water left in the thing, and I'd been thinking in my head about, you know, all day about these, you know, these sort of corny macho survivalist stories you hear about how guys survive by drinking their own urine.
Yeah.
So I'd been holding it all day, and then finally, like, I got to this moment of truth where I was like, man, I've been walking all day long, and I'm almost out of water, and I can't hold my pee anymore.
No, you didn't, did you?
So I'd been wearing this construction hat that I found to like protect my head, and so I
found a construction hat.
So I took that off and just unleashed into this construction helmet. And I don't know if you've ever tried to drink out of a punch bowl.
I have.
It spills a little bit.
It's not easy.
It's not an incredibly efficient process, so it's like dribbling off my chin, and I mean, it's just a horror show.
So you didn't let it heat up. You didn't strain it. You didn't mix it. You didn't water it down.
There were no mixers available. All right, man. I wasn't looking for. Oh yeah, let me get an olive garnish and one of the little pink umbrellas.
I'm talking about salt water or something. You know?
What, does it taste bad?
It doesn't taste good, man.
It's just kind of like, is it lemonade-ish?
If you have a question about it, it's real easy to figure it out, man. You have an opportunity
There's
3
a
or 4
couple
times
things
a day.
I'm not going to do that.
And you know what they say? They say don't drink yours if you don't have to. But
yeah, you always drink somebody else's.
And I'd be more than happy to supply you.
I bet you would.
Squoze you some.
As long as you're hydrated. If it's watered down, I could drink it.
All right.
Yeah, so, well, it gets better. So, and I was totally dehydrated by this point because I've been walking all day. So I choke this stuff down.
You drink your urine.
I drank my own urine, and 5 minutes later, I got rescued.
Oh, no. Damn.
I was still like wiping my lips, you know.
I bet they're like, what's that smell? I drink my own
Thank
urine.
God you weren't craving a chocolate bar, huh?
So the moral of the story is if you're ever, you know, lost or in need of help, just drink your own urine and they'll be there in 5 minutes.
Or wait 5 minutes before you drink your own urine to see if you get rescued. All right, I want to hear a song. So this is some of the music that you do, because obviously at the Earl tonight you'll be playing, you'll be performing. You brought us some CDs, which I'm guessing are available.
Yeah, through Amazon or iTunes or anywhere you buy music.
Okay, can you people get them off your website as well?
Yeah, I think so. I don't don't know. I never buy my own record.
Dude, that's awesome. You sell books and records, and you don't know where we can get them.
Yeah,
I love it.
Tonight.
you don't get to be 32 selling stuff off Craigslist because you're a good businessman.
All right, what are you going to play for us?
This is an old song about my old life called Taxes in Jail. She turns off the light in the bedroom to make it easier to pretend I'm somebody new. Baby, I don't blame you for pretending. Well, I'm pretending I'm someone else too. So let's raise a glass to disappointment. Let's raise a glass to regret. Oh, what the hell? Let's raise a glass to pretending that we never met. You won't hear from me that you're beautiful, 'cause it's your insecurity that keeps you around. But baby, you know you can always count on me when you need someone to let you down. So let's raise a glass to disappointment. Let's raise a glass to regret. Oh, what the hell? Let's raise a glass to pretending that we never met. You played nurse to my wounded soldier, and damn it, that skirt fit you well. But you were such a sweet kid, stuck with an invalid. Surprised you lasted as long as you did. So let's raise a glass to failed ventures. Let's raise a glass to plans gone awry. My love was as big as the Titanic. Is that an iceberg between your thighs? So let's raise a glass to cheap shots. Let's raise a glass to betrayal. God damn it all to hell. Let's raise a glass. Let's raise a glass to everything failed. Yeah, let's drink to taxes and jail.
It was well done. Not a positive song, but well done.
It's funny how you can sing about the drinking and stuff after you've gone sober.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I didn't play for 5 years after I quit drinking because I didn't know what my relationship to that old stuff was. But, with a little bit of time behind me, it's like, that's my stuff, man. That was my life. Those are my songs.
I heard the Social Distortion mixed with Johnny Cash for sure.
And I got a third one I'll throw in.
Oh, you what? What else you got?
Mishka Shubaly.com is the website for Mr. Shubaly. But so I got, if I'm doing a little comparison here, Mike Ness, who's one of my favorite artists of all time, right? Of Social D. Fantastic. Johnny Cash, another one on my, top faves list. But I want to throw this in. I heard a little bit of this in that song from you. Go ahead.
Oh, wow.
guys?
Yes.
Crash Test Dummies?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was the Carpenters.
Well, listen. Got into an accident and couldn't come to school, but when finally made Jack.
All right.
That's great, though. Come on, that's fantastic. I love that song.
Pull up some Steve Earle. I heard a little Steve Earle.
Yeah, I'll take Steve Earle.
I definitely
Right on.
heard Steve Earle.
All right, at Mishka Shubaly on the Twitter tonight. Go see him. Earl opens at 8:30 East Atlanta. Tickets $8, and on Amazon.com the book. I swear I'll make it up to you. Life on the Low Road. It was an absolute pleasure having you, man. Great to meet you.
Thank you guys so much for having me here.
Hey, congrats turning it around.
Thanks, man.
And don't drink your own pee again.
Never, never.
You got a cell phone now?
I do.
Okay,
I
good.
do.
So we can actually reach you.
Yes, and I can reach other people.
All right, let's finish up here with a third round of headlines. Push it back for Mr. Shubaly because he's a great guest, man. Some good stuff. All right, what do we got to give out?
We have a pair of tickets to see the Trailer Park Boys